Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Tinubu has taught Oshiomhole a lesson. Wow. This is quite interesting. You need to know what's going on today. I mean, lessons are part of the things we get in life. We learn along life's journey that helps us in determining the next step, how we behave, how we comport, and how we carry on with our activities and our lives. It's very important that we learn through every situation, every circumstances, and what the view that goes on is very important. We learn and we move forward. Learning is part of what gives progress to a man's journey in life. And when we learn lessons, we don't make the same mistake, that was made before. You see. So anyway, guys, we're hearing that Tinubu is showing as taught Oshiomhole a great lesson, and let's get straight into the news so we can get all the details. Tinubu has taught Oshiomhole a lesson. The past 1 month has been a tricky one in Nigerian political life. Two governorship candidates, two governorship elections in Edo and Ondo states raised the political temperature of the entire nation. The ruling All Progressive Congress, we are trying to hold both states, the re-election and the emergence of the People Democratic Party. We are trying to wrestle both states. With the 2023 presidential election on the horizon, the results of both states has been far-reaching implication. It is no longer news that the People Democratic Party (PDP) won in Edo, while APC won in Ondo, as declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission, pending the outcome of expected post-election court case. We take a look at some factors that affect both elections and lessons that has been learned. Edo elections was seen as a contest between Godfatherism and the will of the people. As written by this earlier, there is nothing wrong with Godfatherism as a concept. However, the problem is always the actors, the Godfather and the Godson. At the end of the day, the will of the people was said to have triumphed in Edo State. What keen politicians observers will notice that the supposed fall of one godfather is the rise of another, which is the truth. The strength of a godfather is dependent on the strength of his followers. A godfather, no matter how strong, that fails to listen to the people will ultimately fail, as we have seen from the result in Edo. Godwin Obaseki was obviously quite popular among his people. Such persons will be difficult to defeat because the people will automatically determine the result of the election. Oshiomhole obviously did not do his homework very well. When you notice that this man is gaining such level of popularity, he should have played his card and his game very well. Bola Tinubu is one of the few that were governors in the 1999 that will remain relevant. The strong man of Lagos politics is seen as the godfather of many politicians and has been quite successful at it. Tinubu too could not lose his influence. In 2011, if he has gone the Oshiomhole way back in 2007, Tinubu saw to the emergence of his progeny, Babatunde Fashola, as his successor as Lagos State Governor, took over the state like wildfire and performed incredibly well. He endorsed himself as the people with the people and they became friendly with him, reformed the massive infrastructural development that made Lagos State to love him. The people were so gotten together with Tinubu and Fashola that they believe his second tenure in office was non-negotiable. However, stories started reaching the rounds that Tinubu was not disposed to Fashola's second term. Tinubu later listened to the voice of reasoning and allowed Fashola go for a second term that he subsequently won handsomely. The public discussion among the people was that they were going to vote for Fashola whether the party in 2019 likes it or not. The same scenario played out, but incumbent Akinwumi was a lesson and a loser with the people, a candidate that Tinubu outwardly rejected and made it so clear. In Ondo, in 2016, Governor Rotimi Akeredolu did not get the support of Tinubu. Even after Akeredolu won the APC ticket, Tinubu was said to have supported Olushola Oke, who ran under the Alliance for Democracy after he lost to APC Akeredolu. The use of the toga Ondo is not Lagos by the Akeredolu camp confirmed that they were not on the same page with Tinubu as at that time. It was further confirmed that Akeredolu has contested and has won to become the state governor. Oke and the others loyal to Tinubu formed the unity reformed within the APC where loggerheads started in Akeredolu's territory. Seeing where the pendulum was swinging, Tinubu gave his support to Akeredolu for a second term and subsequently got the unity form members to work in support of Akeredolu's second term re-election, which he has won today as the result has been announced by INEC. Subsequently, Akeredolu has reunited with his godfather and praised him for his effort towards his re-election. I must say that Tinubu knows how to play his card. Does Oshiomhole? It's a question Oshiomhole needs to think hard and long about. You understand, you look at the terrain and you understand what is going on and go with the winning party. You make up, we humble ourselves to become exalted. You don't exalt yourself and expect to stay there. No, you humble yourself to be exalted. You know, when you go to a party, it's better you stay at a place where you feel you might, just a common, any other person is staying. In case you are not called to the high table, you are not offended. But if you are called to the high table, why not if not? This is where we are coming from. So they say pride go before a fall. What do you think? Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.